Welcome to Inside Business. I'm Chris Varcoe, columnist with the Calgary Herald, joined by Post-Media political reporter James Wood. James, today was a big day in the pipeline industry and also a big day for the federal government and provincial government when it came to pipelines. Justin Trudeau approved 2 oil pipelines, including the long-awaited Trans Mountain line to the BC West Coast, and we also saw a rejection of the long-awaited Northern Gateway pipeline. However, Rachel Notley finally got herself a positive pipeline decision. What does it mean for her government, and what does it also mean for the federal government?
Well, Chris, this is a big day for Premier Rachel Notley, who actually was in Ottawa for the announcement. This was all worked out beforehand. The Prime Minister went out of his way to validate the approach the NDP government has taken, which is to try and win social license through taking action around climate. He said this would not have happened without that taking place. So basically, he's attributing pipeline approval to Rachel Notley. Now, there's still a long way to go. There's a lot of fights that are going to be taking place in British Columbia, both with political people and environmentalists. That is going to be the biggest thing probably for the federal government, is that Justin Trudeau probably ticked off a lot of his former supporters in British Columbia today. He now has a fight on his hands that maybe a year and a half ago we wouldn't have thought would happen. Of course, as much as this is a political day, this is also a big day for the economy and for businesses. What do you think this means on that front?
Well, I think what you saw from both producers and from the pipeline sector was really a sigh of relief. I think finally they've got a decision on pipelines, and they got 2 pipelines because Enbridge also got approval for its Line 3 replacement project, which moves oil all the way from Alberta, from a roughly Hardisty down into Wisconsin. So they got 2 victories here, and while they were disappointed they didn't get Gateway, I think they were overall thinking that this was a good day. I think a lot of producers are also saying that this is going to start to shrink some of the price discount that Canada's heavier oil has been facing in recent years, and this will more importantly give it access to the booming Asian marketplaces and get them away from just being landlocked, moving oil to the United States. So a big day, obviously, for producers and for pipeline companies, and obviously a monumental day for the Notley government. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.